Hello everyone, my name is Karen and I am honored to be here today talking about Google Ads campaigns. Thank you so much to Candice and Emma from the Disrupting Festival for having me as a speaker. So I am recording this video to show you how to use Google Ads, how to improve your campaigns. And yeah, so I really hope that this provides value to your businesses. And yeah, let's get going. So so a little bit about me. So I have worked at several companies in the UK and the Netherlands, where I'm based right now. I have worked with Google Ads campaigns, content marketing, and advertising social media campaigns. I also freelance. I also did freelance work, and I'm also doing freelance work right now with businesses to help them with their AdWords campaign, content marketing campaigns, Facebook advertising campaigns. I do hold a master's in marketing from the University of Kent in the UK, and I'm open to work with businesses as a freelance to help them with their advertising campaign, their SEO, or in-house. So now the first thing I would like to make you aware that you learn is about the customer lifecycle framework. This is extremely important because it takes into account the journey of the customer. So when a customer doesn't know your product or service, does this person looks for your brand? Does this person look for your particular services? No, they don't, because they still don't know you. They don't know the value that you can provide to them. Yeah. So this is like the same as when you meet someone for the first time. You are not sure if they are good for you, if you're good for them, or that they are good for you. You don't know. So the awareness is how, particularly in the online marketing area, we talk when we want to get people to visit our website, our app, product or service. And then from there, we will talk about acquisition, activation, retention, referrals, and revenue. But I particularly will be talking about how to create Google Ads for the awareness stage. So now the topics that I'm going to be sharing about are: first, bidding strategy. What sort of bidding strategy does a campaign targeting new customers needs to have? What type of bidding strategy? Research competitor ads, research keywords, use keyword exact matching types and phrase matches, we will see later, add keywords at the beginning of the title, and also adding call outs with action words to our ads, and also additional tips as well. So tip number one is, okay, so what business strategy? As you can see, that would depend on the business goal and the campaign goal as highlighted on this chart. And you can see that first of all, it's very important the business goal, because we first need to plan our campaign app. So the campaign app will have the goal of increasing or stabilizing awareness. So for an awareness ad campaign, we want to be eligible to show in a certain percentage of auctions. So because Google Ads is about, there are other businesses like yours bidding to be there. Yeah, I'm bidding to be there. So that is the mentality, that is approach. I'm bidding to be there. Okay, but what type of bidding? So the type of bidding that I recommend, and is recommended by the Google, because this chart comes from the Google documentation, is to target impression share, which means that your ad will be shown in a certain percentage of also similar ads like yours when somebody search for this type of service or product. So this is very important, because if you don't select the appropriate bidding strategy, then Google Ads or you select the wrong one, then you will not have the same effect as you would have if you use the right one. So for example, I want to increase sales leads, yes, but when you are at this point, if you want to increase sales of leads, yes, that makes sense, but you need to do it from a point of view that you have already some time in the market. The people already is typing perhaps your brand name, so that you get the maximum number of conversions possible. Now, it's very important to research on competitor analysis or competitor research is very important. So this is a graph from SEMrush. If you're not using SEMrush, I strongly recommend you to do. They have a feature called Ad Builder for pro users and guru users. So if you have a paid account with SEMrush, please make use of the Ad Builder because it shows you text ads, display ads, extensions. It shows you an in-depth how your competitors are doing in the landscape. So here you can see there is a domain that I typed because this domain was one of our competitors and I wanted to see how this particular competitor were doing the ad, which keyword it was using, so that I could improve our ads and make them with similar keywords and better as well. So what they were doing in the copy, in the URL, in the title. So now let's go to SEMrush and I'm gonna show you Ad Builder. So it's here. It will tell me that I need to create account because this account is for demo purposes. So this is Ad Builder under my advertising toolkit, advertising dashboard. So let's say the domain is I don't know, shane.com. It will tell me that I need to create. Okay, no worries. If you have an account, a paid account with Ad Builder, then you will be taken there what I show you on the slide. But you can also use Keyword Magic Tool if you don't have a paid account right now. And in the Keyword Magic Tool, basically we can enter any sort of keyword because the keyword magic tool will help you to find similar keywords that you can use. For example, let's say I want to type vegan makeup. So let's say your business sells vegan makeup. For example, you can select here. It's recommended that you select your country, the country that your service is. And here in this overview, okay, so it gives you plenty of keyword ideas that people is actually typing on search. It gives you the volume and it gives you the profitability and it gives you the competition level. So as you can see, it's very competitive. This keyword and the similar is very, very competitive. So anything that is one is very competitive. So you need to choose carefully. But what is awesome about Keyword Magic Tool or Ad Builder is that in this case, I cannot show you an Ad Builder, but with Keyword Magic Tool, you can place around with phrase match. Well, yeah, it asks me to grade, so it will not allow me to do it. So it allows you to play with fresh match, exact match, and you can even let me see, is can go back. I can go back here. No, it's not showing me anything. Okay, so in this case, let's go back to the slides. And I will show you. So here you can, so when you do the research keyword in SEMrush, you can upload the file. You can on the right hand side there was an export feature. You would click on the export feature and you would upload this file to your Google Ads campaign under keyword search keywords. And this is strongly recommended to optimize your keywords because these are relevant keywords that SEMrush give you, and it's what actually people is typing to find this particular service or product. Now, so if you have questions, this was for the live session, but if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment below because I'm gonna also put this video on my YouTube channel, or you can also contact me when I give at the end of this presentation my contact details. You can contact me directly by email, and just to make sure that you understand what the slide says. Okay. So in tick 4, we have exact and phrase matching type. Okay, so I strongly recommend to use, why I do recommend this? I do recommend to use exact and phrase matching type because, as you can see on the slide, and let me put this in bigger. So when somebody, let's say somebody is typing best internet providers, from the user point of view, there is a relevant ad showing here. So not only the user is happy, yeah, but also from the company point of view, T-Mobile, which is a service provider in the Netherlands, is appearing when it has to be. So that means that it's using very likely a phrase match type of a strategy. So that means when the user types best internet providers, this ad is here. So win-win. Now, with exact match is when all words should be on the app. Okay, so when with exact match is with all words will be exactly as it is, the best internet provider. So I do not recommend to use exclusively exact match at the beginning of you. For example, it's a startup company. If you're just starting out, or if you are not so long in the business, then use a combination of phrase match and exact match and see which one perform best. So the performing metrics will indicate so. But if you use prog match, the risk is that your ads will appear when somebody just type, for example, internet free movies. So in this case, the word internet is there, but internet free movies is not what your service is about, but Google Ads will show your ads nonetheless. So that will be, as the client face says, sad, because you will be wasting budget. Wasting budget, and it should not have to be like that. So it's about in maximizing conversions and minimizing costs as well. So this is my advice. Now the tip number 5. Okay, so there is a study conducted by Mediative, and shown at the source marketing hint is that when the user types on search, their eyes go left, left to right. So that means that this is linked to placing keywords at the beginning, because this is what first the person will see, and it will increase your chances that the person click on your app because it's relevant to what they are looking for. So always place those keywords at the beginning. Not your brand, not the name of your website, no. The keywords at the beginning. Now, in this take, I want to make sure that you are understand why action words are useful. So psychologically, we're all drawn to acts that call attention, right? So for example, we all like free stuff. We all like say, oh, now it's very enthusiastic. You save time, save money, or even naughty words as sexy. Why not? If you have a business selling, for example, women clothes, why not? Get 20% discount today and feel sexy with your new outfit. So you can play around with sexy words as long as they are into context, and you can make your ads to perform even better. For example, this ad. I'm typing online food delivery. As I say, I'm based in the Netherlands. This is an app that pops up to me, and it shows me all the keywords are at the beginning. Fresh food delivery online. The word doesn't matter, but all words are in the app. And also, not only that, but it asks action words, get 40%, is quick and easy, zero commitment required, free delivery. So all of this, so this app gets from me a 10 out of 10. It's just the perfect app. So you want to make sure that your app is not boring. You want to make sure that your app entices a person to know more, that it gives the benefit of what you provide or your product or service. So try this. You will see why I'm telling you this, why I'm recommending you. Now, as additional tips, as I said before, adding keywords in the title at the beginning, the URL as well, and the copy maximize your chances of your app to be shown in relevant searches. Make sure the landing page matches the app as well, because this has to be according to Google Ads. The landing page needs to have the proposition, the unique selling proposition that you are using in your ad. For example, if you're selling vegan shoes, then vegan shoes has to be on the landing page on your website. Now, as an additional tip, it's very important. Is I was going to create an ad for any business, or for your business, or if you have to create an ad for your business, adding a link for happy reviews is a very, very, very powerful call out, because by adding happy reviews, they don't know you, they are not aware of your service product, this is something that I want to know. I want to know as a new customer, why should I use your service? Why should I buy your product? Is there other people happy? Yeah, okay, so I want to read this small reviews. You can make just a simple page and just place a small quote testimonial from customers there and the name of the company. So that gives more trust. So I would use that as well. Now, well, this was for the live session I was going to deliver. But if you have questions, you can send me a message. If you have question, or either you need someone to help you further or to work with you, you can always message or email me. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. You can email me at the email below. And don't forget to mention disrupting festivals. If you want to work, you need somebody to help you further or extra with Google advertising, then you will receive a special discount on my returning fees if you mention this. And now I would like to thank again the organizers of this Rustin Festival, Candice, Emma, and all people that sign up for the webinar, and also all people that is watching from other sources such as YouTube or Twitter, because I'm gonna be uploading this video there as well. So you can comment below if you come from YouTube or on Twitter, or you can just email me if you're seeing this and you were an attendee at the Disrupting Festival business. So thank you so much for having me, and hope to hear from you. And yeah, all the best. And I will be seeing you hopefully in the next webinar. Thank you so much.